What are you waiting in your life? Are you waiting for things to change, to finally be happy? Are you waiting to have more money, to finally be at peace and secure? Are you waiting to get rid of that job, to finally do something you really want? Are you waiting to have enough money to stop working? Are you waiting for certain person in your life to go away, or certain circumstance, that the day where you live in a different country and you do a different thing, the day that all these things changes? You see, we are waiting. Aren't you tired of waiting? Because the very fact that you're waiting for one moment in the future where you will be happy is that it's based on the sense of lack. It's like a huge reinforcement. These desires we have, they are covering a sense of lack. So they are not really desires, they are just excuses for not being present and not recognizing that actually all along, your peace is always already present in your life right now. As I'm talking to you in this video, you're listening. In this moment, not whenever you fix your life, not whenever you fix yourself, not whenever you change things, not whenever finally people love you, not whenever finally, no, you have enough to be safe. No, that's all your mind talking. And what happens if what I'm saying is true? Just consider it, please. Instead of waiting for your life to happen, why not to live it right now as it is? Because we can't stand it. No, there's something wrong. I need to change this. I need to change this before I can finally rest. Can you see that logic happening in your mind? Like making excuses, like your mind is very creative on how to make up reasons why you shouldn't feel content right now, the way you are, the way things are. No, you should strive for something better. Yeah, well, you should enjoy improving yourself, absolutely. You should enjoy growing. You should enjoy exploring your potential as a body and a mind, in the sense of there's a lot of things to express, mostly beauty, love, joy, all the great things in life. So I'm not saying you should be just passive and ignore. No, be cooperative. Let your life unfold, let your mind unfold, but not from a sense of lack. Not from the sense of, I cannot be content yet because things are not the way that I want. Because that's actually the reason why this joy is covered in the first place, the fact that you're looking for it in the future. So the whole problem, if you're having a bad day, if you don't feel that well, if you say, okay, I get what you mean, there's a part of my mind that gets, but I always forget it, or I still feel wrong, I still feel bad. How could it be possible that you're asking me to just relax and realize that I'm happy already when I just don't feel happy? You could wonder, how can you drop resistance? That resistance to this moment, that resistance to actually let go and just be at peace with whatever it is. Where is that resistance coming from? Well, the way to go about that is by meditating. As you know, most of you know, there are ways in which you can gradually, please do try to be happy already now. But if there's any chance that doesn't work, or the momentum of unhappiness and confusion or belief through your life has been so strong that you still find trouble stabilizing that, then I have good news for you. I made a free course, 10 days, which explains the stages, how to go from a very, very chaotic mind. You cannot even, it doesn't matter where you start, it's the same. Your mind is all over the place. That's the case for everyone, especially when you're emotionally triggered. So there are all these stages, and I'm really looking forward to share this with everyone. I want everyone to feel content, happy, and excited about their life. Wouldn't that be a better world? So let me accept this gift from me, please. So there is a link in the description which will lead you to there. And it's not only that, there is also a community of people like you, which can become a crucial aspect on your progress, to see other people, to share with other people, to read other people doing the same thing. It will profoundly motivate you and not feel isolated on this practice, on this releasing of deep trauma, of confusion. You're not alone. And the question is, why do you have to wait for something that is already your nature? So when your mind says, I'm not happy now because of this, because there's something inside of my mind that is wrong that I need to fix before I actually rest. No, that's again the mind. You see, that's just a thought. And I'm not saying suppress them. That's why you will finally encounter in these stages that, by the way, if you don't want to make the course that I'm suggesting you can get a book like this one, The Mind Illuminated, which has a lot of information about it. And hopefully that will be enough for you, hopefully. And how is the process of being completely distracted, completely triggered by your mind, and suddenly be able to gradually let go of all these contradictions inside of your mind that creates that suffering, that soft but continuous and profound suffering that is unfortunately the main topic of people's day-to-day life, a continuous striving for a future that never really comes. So what happens if nothing's missing? How would you live today, your day, if nothing's missing? If you let things be the way they are, instead of trying to change the world. And I'm not saying enjoy playing a game, enjoying in a flow state in your work to get to a level of expression, things like that. I'm not saying be passive necessarily. You may feel like you're tired to jump on the couch and allow yourself to just rest in there. Why not? Or go for a walk. Yes, that too. Allow yourself to rest, because it's by resting how you're really going to tap into your nature. And all this noise in your mind, the only purpose of all this noise and all the reasons why you're not perfect the way you are right now, it is just has one simple mission, is to not to let you hear the silent song of peace that is already in you, in your being, right here, right now. We don't get to hear that flow that can walk you through every moment in your day, through every apparent challenge, can help you flowing through it. If you're listening to that which is way deeper than thoughts, and is your own presence. If I'm right, you don't want to wait to find this. So my overall suggestion, besides throwing at you this interesting food for your mind, is to actually do it. So take your time today to sit and let your mind be still. It may move for a while, but if you practice the right techniques, if you understand what's happening and how it's happening, you can even feel it like a game and even enjoy this process of letting go of your mind. But ultimately, it will happen. You will be able to rest in the pure essence of this moment of your aliveness. And your heart will be singing the same song that my heart is singing, that my mind is singing, that my body is singing. This celebration of today. The celebration that you're already the light that is creating all experience. You are the light. The light has come. It was never really anywhere. We were just covering it with thoughts. So rest, my friend, that you already accomplished the ultimate goal of your life. It's just that you haven't recognized it. So rest assured that the only thing left to do is to let go, to enjoy things the way they are, to let go of control.